This is how you do a compression test on a 1700 motor. It's different from the other ones. Okay, so I've taken the plug out, which is right here, and I've inserted my compression tester into the plug hole, turned it on, then I put this thing onto this thing. I've released the pressure on here, and I'm going to turn the motor over. So here goes, turning the motor over. Pulling the clutch down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, that turns the motor over. Then you go back and you check the compression number. Okay, so cylinder, the one that's closer to me on the right hand side, which is number 2. One's in the back. This is number 2, has compression of 100 and approximately 20. So that cylinder is decent. It's not blowing. Got the tester number 2, and I just turned it over, and it's showing, let's see here, 120 psi. Okay, I'm going to try this again. I just don't believe this. Okay. Turn it all down. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at this one. So this is the one that's on the right hand side in the back of the motor. It's number 1 compression test right here into the back there, and we're showing, let's see here, this is 120. Alright, so that side is pretty good. It must have new rings or something in it. This is the plug that came out of the back. You can see it's kind of fouled with oil, so someone's been trying to start it without getting any fire on there, contact on there. I'm probably going to replace this plug. I mean, it looks like it's 15 years old maybe, judging by the rust and the fact that this is an obsolete model that they don't sell anymore. And that's the plug from number 1. This is a plug from number 2. You can see it's round. It's discolored. It's someone tried to start it and never got any fire on it. It's got oil, carbon shit in there from misfiring. Time that I got you can see that I got the 4th one in here. It's in the back. So that's number 3, cylinder number 3 in the back on the left hand side. I've got it down to 0 right now. I'm going to go start it. Okay, so let's see here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Okay, go in the back here, and we're getting compression of 120. Okay, so that one's new too. It's probably got new rings in it. Alright, now let's do the next one, which is cylinder number 4. And number 4 was kind of stuck. I can't believe it. Apparently it's right into the into the head. So yeah, you could run on 3 cylinders, I guess, if you want to get it running. But I'd probably say that you're gonna have to take this engine out and clean it up a little bit and take that head off and fix this. Maybe replace the head, I'm not sure. Or clean, maybe you can pull it out somehow. I mean, that's pretty, yeah, it's 20 years old. And I just put all the plugs back in there with the wrench. Like, they're not even really tight or anything. They're just kind of in there to hold so that the shit doesn't get in there. Although it has 120 on the other, which means really well, like 120 compression on this thing right here means That means like brand new almost. 60 means to worry, and that means like, yeah. So unfortunately, since the plug is completely shot on that cylinder, it's like rusted right out. Like, wow. You can even see the electrode and everything. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that means this motor's well, it needs to come apart. That has to come out. That end piece. That's pretty. Yeah. I guess you could run it on 3 if you really wanted to. Probably not a good idea though. I mean, I would guess that since the other ones are at 120 psi, that one probably is too. And the only thing stopping it from being a new engine is this one plug. Yeah, so that's not much of a new motor anymore. That's I don't know, I didn't even do anything to this engine. I just went through the compression test, and that's it. It needs to it needs to come out, and then this has to come off, and this tin has to come off, and this head has to be, that thing has to be taken out. So it's up to you what you want to do next, you tell me.